Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? So, I don't really know much about nothing, really. But what I do know is that you've got to do what you love. If you find something that you enjoy, then pursue it with passion. And don't be afraid to start something new. So, if there's something that you like or that you're interested in, don't worry about being a perfectionist or a professional at it, because I don't think that at any point in anyone's life, anyone's truly a professional at anything. You can get better and better and better at something, but I think with anything, there's always something new to learn. So no matter where you are at your degree of knowledge within the field that you want to partake in, just start from there. So, for instance, as an example, with something like what I'm doing here, which is I'm just filming myself to potentially turn this into some kind of podcast, the only way I'm going to be able to do that is just by starting somewhere. Getting to know how to use the camera, getting to know how to use the lighting, getting to know how to even speak to the camera in the first place, coming up with ideas. And what is an idea? Well, an idea, I guess, is just anything. Like, just start somewhere. And the other most important thing to think about is what other people think. And the answer to that, I believe, is absolutely zero effect on what you should be doing. So, in other words, don't care about what other people think about what you're doing. If you love something, pursue it. Don't worry about what other people think of what you're doing. They might not understand what you're doing when it's in its infancy. When you've just started a project, when you've just started an idea, no one can possibly know what your vision is in the future to where you are taking this idea. But in order to get to that idea, sometimes you have to just do some kind of, maybe some cringe stuff, maybe some stuff that, like, you're a bit vulnerable. And I think that's the key, is to get comfortable with being vulnerable. Be vulnerable in sharing the idea that you have. Be vulnerable in expressing yourself in your unprofessionalism, in your starting outs, in your basics, and just grow from there, because that is literally the only way that you can do it. The other way to do it, I guess, is to just not show anyone your work and just continue and try and do it until you feel like you're at a place where you can share particular work. Either one, I guess, is not bad, but I find that something like this, for instance, you can pick apart this, you can not enjoy this video, you can do whatever you want, but it's not going to make any difference to me and in how I continue the path of this. That being said, I want people to be engaged. I want people to be interested in what these videos are doing. But at the same stage, I've also got to enjoy what I'm doing, and I've got to feel like my creation is exhilarating to me. So if I'm getting a dopamine hit, if I'm getting like excited about something that I'm doing, if I'm enjoying the process of creating said product, said video, said anything, then that's the key. Because the key to life, I think, to some degree, is happiness, right? And finding what you love. And no money can, that's debatable, because, they say money can't buy happiness. And I truly believe that. I think that you can, if you don't need money to have happiness. I think that's probably a better way to put it. There's so much in life. You can just live off the clothes off your back and walk into the forest and find happiness. That's a sidetrack. Okay, getting back to my point. My point is that just start somewhere. Start somewhere, find something that you love, pursue it. Don't worry about what other people think about it, and continue to do what you love throughout your life. And I guarantee you that the more effort, the more time you spend on the things that you do love, you will be happier, and it will eventually be created. You have to have patience for creation. You have to have patience to know that it will eventually work itself out. And if it has to change along the way, it will. But let these things come naturally and just go for it and keep rocking, keep rolling, and rah.